What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Fact Shouty. Today I'm going to do my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. You guys to do. Hit that like button. It helps YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media. My Twitter, Big Boy Johnny 25. My Instagram, Big Boy Fact Shouty. My TikTok, Big Boy Fact Shouty. And my Twitch, Big Boy Fact Shouty. The link down below will be in the description. Now, AEW Dynamite was a very good show tonight. Anyway, it says tonight on AEW Dynamite, Eddie Kingston and Penta El0 will battle the Young Bucks in order to earn a shot at the World Tag Team titles. Plus, MJF takes on Sammy Guevara in a grudge match. We're kicking this off with match card number 1. Eddie Kingston and Penta El0 versus the Young Bucks, accompanied by Brandon Cutler. This was a very good tag team match to kick off the show. I love the first hour of AEW Dynamite. It says Matt and Nick Jackson come out donning porn statues. The pyro and streamer goes off and Eddie and Penta go on the offense. Bell rings and all 4 men brawl out. Eddie does a backslide pin for a 2 count. Penta kicks Matt and Eddie flips him for another near fall. Big Eddie chants. Body slam by Matt and he punches Nick on the apron. Eddie and Penta do a modified Dudley Boys What's Up, and it gets them a 2 count. Matt still hasn't taken his jacket off as Penta keeps him isolated. The Bucks soon size control and Nick becomes the illegal man. The illegal man. The Bucks begin to control momentum against Penta. Eddie gets the hot tag and takes it to the brothers. Chris suplex and then kitchen sink. He catches Matt on an explosive suplex on the outside. Nick, however, kicks Eddie in the mush. This leads to Matt and Nick controlling the bout as they tee off on Kingston. Eddie fires back like a rabid wolf, but a kick to the back of the leg by Nick slows it down. Eddie finds a window by shoving Matt into and up top. Nick and Eddie grins. He climbs up and delivers rapid headbutts. Big time superplex by Eddie. Penta gets the tag and takes it to Matt and Nick. He hits a flipping DDT and then a corkscrew code red on Matt for a very close fall. He goes for a fear factor but gets computed in his face busted. Rising knee strike from Nick, but Eddie and Penta nail an impressive release. German and long blower combo for near fall. Matt and Eddie take one another out on the stage. Penta kicks away at Nick in the ring. Low blow by Nick. The Bucks goes for a salt to the wool finish. With a fear factor stomp double team, but Eddie makes the save. He fights away at the bus by several super kicks down him. Anderson and Gallows come out and color medals, but out comes Kazarian with a massive lariat. Penta hits a fear factor and then Eddie nails his spinning back fist for the win. 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match, Eddie Kingston and Penta El0. This was a very good tag team match to kick off AEW Dynamite tonight. I enjoyed this match. It says Christian Cage is backstage with Jungle Boy. He tells him that he's going to be a future champion, no doubt, but tell him to keep his focus on his match tonight against Jack Evans. Luchasaurus enters and thanks Cage for his aid while he's away. He lets Christian know that he has his back, and they bond over some dinosaur talk. But back from break, Tony Schiavone is with Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. Tony asks Page why a coffin match against Darby Allin. He says what he's doing is not enough before telling the booing crowd to shut up. His goal is not to beat Darby Allin. His goal is to exterminate Darby Allin. No one has tried to cripple Darby Allin more than Page. He says crippling him physically is not an option anymore. The coffin match will cripple Darby mentally. He will beat Darby, and when he does every time moving forward. When Darby Allin considered a coffin drop, he think of Ethan. Suddenly, Sting comes out dragging a coffin. A vintage of Darby Allin is shown with a flamethrower burning a frame of a coffin. Sting pulls the coffin off the coffin, and out pops Darby Allin. Sting hits a Scorpio with a Scorpion death drop. Darby grabs Paige eyes, who screams in pain. Security comes to break it up. Paige quickly gets on the mic and calls the coffin match off for next week, maybe Fighter Fest. So we get match card number 2. Jack Evans versus Jungle Boy. This was a quick match. The two men go back and forth, but Jungle Boy later drop kicks Jack Evans down and to head to picture in picture. Back from break, Jack Evans and Jungle Boy continue to show their athleticism, but Jack Evans gets caught in a trio wolf. Jungle Boy drop kicks and locks him in a snare trap for the submission win. He's the first wrestler in AEW to win 250 wins. The winner of the match, Jungle Boy. Post-bout, HFO comes out to seek revenge, but Jurassic Express and Christian Cage do the same to send them bailing. MJF begins to run down Jericho. He says he has some stipulations for Chris to follow next week if he wants another match against the Salt of the Earth. But if MJF beats him, then he have to leave him be forever. Then he addresses Sammy and tells him to get his blog ready to tell the world Max is better than him and he knows it. Andrade the Low issue a challenge to Matt. Something Seidel and is going to happen next week at Road Rager. Kenny Omega is introduced by Tony Schiavone and comes out with some 70s equal facial hair and tune with Young Bucks. Kenny woke up feeling great because he has indeed had quite to run on successful title defense. He says with all that considered, he's going to take some time off since there's no one else to contend. Out comes Evil Uno and Dark Order. Evil Uno tells Omega he thinks differently. Omega tells him he tells him and his video game playing freaks to walk back. None of them have enough singles win to challenge him. Uno says he's right, but they're friends with someone who does. Kenny says if he thinks who he thinks Uno is talking about, that guy doesn't have the guts to challenge him and doesn't think he's worthy for the title. He tells Dark Order to think on that. Match card number 3, TNT Championship, Brian Pillman versus Miro. This was fine for what it was. Before the match, Brian Pillman tells Miro when he lays his hands on Griff Garrison, he caused problems for himself and that he going to make Miro his wandering, you know what. Bell rings and Brian fires away at him. Miro, however, catches him harshly and focus on the back of Brian. Sharp suplex by Miro. We go to break. Miro is in control. Miro's in control as he delivers some reverse bell of the ball, but Brian gives him a shot on the apron and downs him. He hits Miro with a springboard drop kick. Jericho pops on commentator. Drop kick to Miro out of the ring, and the brawl goes to the outside. He hits an air filament from the apron, but Miro kicks out at one. Super kick by Brian. He goes for a third one, but Miro catches his leg and delivers 2 roundhouse kicks. Brian is down. Miro locks in the game over, and it is indeed that at film and pass out. The winner is still your TNT champion, Miro. Backstage, Adam is upset with Dark Order for doing what they did, but Grayson Uno Cabana and the gang talk him up, and Alex Reynolds leaves him with "This is your time." Back from break, Team Taz has some breaking news. There is no Ricky Starks and there is no Brian Cage. Their rocky relationship has caused some strain in Team Taz. And on July 14th in Austin, Brian Cage will defend his FTW title against a medically cleared Ricky Starks. Okay, match card number 3. Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero versus Britt Baker and Rebel. This was a solid tag team match. Solid. Vicky gets slung immediately and Rebel gets knocked down as she and Nyla start the bout off. Nyla is in control and Rebel goes to tagging Britt, but she wants nothing of it. Big leg drop by Rose. Vicky enjoys it from the apron. Vicky gets the tag and we go to picture-in-picture as Nyla pulls out a table. Vicky was in for a bit during the break, but it's back to Nyla and Rebel. Britt does get a tag for a sling blade. Nyla goes for a bomb, but Britt kicks her. She gets her glove, but Nyla chokeslams her. Nyla goes for her leg guillotine finish. She hits it, but Rebel breaks it up. Vicky gets the tag, but Britt shoves her into an up top, Nyla knocking her out of the equation. Britt pulls the lockjaw on Vicky and she taps. The winner of the match, Britt Baker and Rebel. Post-match, Nyla comes back in to attack Britt. She powerbombs her and then takes her to the apron to powerbomb her through the table. The World Tag Team title match is official. Eddie and Penta versus the Young Bucks at Road Rager next week. Jake Hager, Santana, and Ortiz cut a promo on FTR, and Roller is revealed that there's a 6-man tag between the men. Conan will be in Inner Circle's corner. Another match revealed is Orange Cassidy tagging with Chris Statlander against the Bunny in the Blade. The main event match, MJF versus Sammy Guevara. This main event match was really good. This was very fun to watch. I enjoyed this main event match between MJF versus Sammy Guevara. Alright, bell rings and Max quickly powders. The two avoid one another attack and both Fargo struck to reel it in. MJF nails Sammy in the windpipe. Sammy goes for the GTH, but Max blocks and the two trade pan attempts. They lead up to a stalemate and to a round of applause. Sammy strikes away at MJF and Bruce Ransomberg attempt to break it up. MJF galls Sammy eyes, but Sammy downs him with a slam to the turnbuckle. Sammy absent, but MJF rolls. Soon after, Sammy springboards off the ropes to hit a cutter on MJF for a 2 count. We soon go to commercial break. Back from it, both men are in the ring. Sammy drops MJF to the outside, but MJF catches him in the ring apron and attacks him. Sammy hits MJF with a back body drop. MJF gets back in the ring and Guerrero springboards off to be caught with a leg bomb. 2 count. Fight goes up top and MJF attempts a superplex Spanish fly off the second rope down both men. Fight goes to adjacent corner as Sammy nails some insecurities before bump MJF and skinning the cat. He hits a tornado on MJF. Sammy chants. He hits a springboard Canadian destroyer for a near fall. MJF catches Sammy in the corner and stomps on his arm from up top. Sammy Guevara gets Guillotine over the ropes and MJF grabs a chair. Sammy, however, drop kicks the chair into MJF's face. MJF is over the guardrail. Sammy leaps over with a picture perfect senton. That was a good spot right there by Sammy Guevara. Both men are laid out. Sammy picks MJF up and drags him in the ring. He climbs up, but MJF catches him. MJF nails him with a tombstone piledriver off the top rope. That was brutal by MJF. MJF immediately clutches his knee before covering 2 count. MJF can't pick Sammy up due to his knee. He tries it not once but twice. Sammy rolls him up. 1-2 no. MJF forearms the back of Sammy's leg. MJF goes for a heat seeker, but Sammy shoves him off and onto his knee. The two trade quick pin attempts, but Sammy nails a GTH. Sammy folds MJF over too much, and he puts MJF's foot on the rope. Sammy climbs up top. MJF is begging him off. Sammy hits his 6:30 cent time, and it's 1-2 no again. Shawn Spears comes out, and Jericho goes to thwart his efforts. Waller attacks Chris Jericho and throws him off the stage. As this is going on, Spears nails Sammy Guevara with a chair, and MJF gets the W. The winner of the match, MJF. Alright, and AEW goes off the air. Like I said before, the first hour of AEW Dynamite was really good. I enjoyed the main event match between MJF versus Sammy Guevara in the main event match. That main event match was really good and fun to watch. And that's all I gotta say from there. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review and highlights, please drop a like on this video. It helps YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 4K. Follow my social media, my Twitter, BigBoyJohnny25, my Instagram, BigBoyFactsJohnny, my TikTok, BigBoyFactsJohnny, and my Twitch, BigBoyFactsJohnny. You guys have a great night, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later, and I'm out of here.